We were coming home from a dinner and it was twilight. And all of a sudden I said to my sister, who was in the front seat, I was driving, I said, we were on a two-lane road and I saw this headlights coming at me. And I said, am I in my right lane? Because I thought maybe I was in the wrong lane. Because you know, your brain doesn't quite get it. And she said, yes. And then I heard her say, oh my God. And that's all I remember. And then I woke up and everybody seemed to, you know, we're like, everybody okay? We're doing, you know, the check. And everybody seemed okay, but it wasn't the case. Physically, I was a mess. I had a broken foot, I had a broken neck, punctured my arm, punctured my ear, broke teeth, gash on my chest. And then my sister that died was the one that seemed to be the best. She was talking, she was helping us, she was the one that was talking to the police, getting our purses. And it turned out that she had internal bleeding, and she was the one who passed away. We were dealing with a funeral. The night that the accident happened, my mother was turning 88, so it was her birthday. Then my mother was hurt, so she had to be put in a special place after she got out of the hospital to recover. I was recovering. I'm missing work. My other sister is missing work. She's recovering. I had to sell my sister's house. I had to make sure her kids were okay. I had to meet with financial planners. We had to buy a new car. I mean, it just never ended. I mean, it was just never ending. Right after the accident happened, and we were trying to find an attorney that would represent us. And it was tough. I mean, you know, where do you go? It's not like you can open up the yellow book and say, you know, I mean, of course you could, but then you don't know anything about the firms. And so we met with a few attorneys and asked around. And Peter's name came up as the best attorney in Loudoun County, which was important to me because that's where the accident happened.
We had interviewed people previous to Peter, and in each instance we were turned off by him for any number of reasons. Interesting, often it was a lot of false promises and hopes that were being presented, while Peter was just so bottom line, this is what's going to happen, this is how it's going to play out.
He laid out exactly what we could expect, the process, and what it was going to take. And you know, it turned out to be exactly what he said. It was exactly that long. He said it was going to be this is how long it's going to take, this is what you can expect, these are some of the things that I need to warn you about, and everything he said happened. My health insurance was regular, run-of-the-mill insurance, but my sister worked for a very large law firm, and that law firm was self-insured. And so there is a whole bunch of complications that go along with that. And then my mother was a military spouse, and so she's dealing with the military benefits of health. And so it was really so many different, although we all experienced injury, our experiences with our health insurance company were very different. And Peter and his staff navigated us through that and made sure that we got exactly what we needed to get.
Throughout this process, we were handling so many things. Barbara was truly laid up for weeks and weeks and weeks. And all the Vicodin and all the drugs in the world didn't relieve the pain and suffering we went through. But it was good to know Peter was there. He was handling that side of it.
That's what it was. It was like, okay, you just get better.
Yes.
I'll concentrate on this. You concentrate on getting better and taking care of your family. It was traumatic, you know, on so many levels. I'm just glad it's over, and you know, hope I never have to go there again. But if I do, I know the man to call.